Sultan's this notification post and said, "Tumhari bongiyan kaun badbakht sunega." So he's good riddance to bad rubbish. Thank God I don't even want to see his face. But then why does he call Hindus murtis nonsense and Hindus toonies? Why does he insult Hindus? So he listened, heard my call, huh? Badbakht kaun sunega? Nonsense, your bhangiya, your nonsense, your lies. So you Hindus can also just, you know, delete him from your, just report his channel. Or anyone who thinks he's lying, इसकी bhangiya है जो दूसरों को dismiss करता है ऐसे arrogantly, इसको भी आप लोग dismiss कर दें. And good riddance to bad rubbish. Next time he talks nonsense about anyone or anything, and let's see how much power this Pakistani man has to do what on my channel, send his thugs. This ISI man, his nonsense can be heard by anyone who thinks it's true. Freedom of speech and all this. Thank God, good riddance to his nonsense. So, any of his thugs here again? Who does he think he is? Sultan. नॉनसेंस पकता है हिंदुओं के पीछे. इतने सालों से हिंदू बर्दाश्त करते रहे हैं. अभी तुम्हारा बर्दाश्त करेंगे. तुम अपने आप को क्या समझते हो कि हर एक को दिस इज नॉनसेंस एंड लाफ एट पीपल. So I'm not at all the thing. I just, I'm very grateful that look what he did. So that's really fair. He can't even take my criticism against him. But he will criticize others left, right, and center. Hindus, Hindutva, Modi, me. और अपने खिलाफ कुछ नहीं सुन सकता कि खुद भी बोंगिया मार रहा है. और कौन बदबख्त उसके पास है उसका सुनेगा. Especially the Pakistanis, Muslims who want to hear, or ex-Muslims who want to hear against India would enjoy it. That is unfair. He's not about freedom of speech. One should not even listen to him. I don't know why they listen to his bakwas, his bongiya. Not that I'm for India, but I'm just saying that Hindus should, I don't know, if you know what is love, if you understand the power of two human beings and a woman who can give birth, understand the roots instead of going to science and all this. First, understand, be grateful to the power that is within you. ये हारिस सुल्तान और ये गालिब कमाल आपको क्या हेल्प करेंगे? किसी को हेल्प नहीं करते हैं, ऐसे ही क्रिटिसिज्म और प्रॉब्लम्स कर रहे हैं। हिंदुओं के लिए अलग प्रॉब्लम कर रहे हैं, जो जो मारने वारने का तो है नहीं। इट्स जस्ट अबाउट discovering the truth for ourselves. Maybe we don't know, we don't have enough knowledge. How we don't have that knowledge, and how, why, how we can find out. So as a hardcore atheists or scientists, we don't need, who wouldn't listen to others and claim to be helping human for human rights, standing up for human rights. Or and why? This is a lie by Haris Sultan. And another thing is that in Pakistan we have our own Pakistanis, terrible people. Why should we point fingers at Hindus so much? So Hindus didn't kill my Shias, anyways. My sorry, my former Shias. I'm an ex-Shia. एक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को हमें ख़त्म करना है, दूसरा कॉन्फ्लिक्ट बढ़ाते हैं हिंदूज के अगेंस्ट। हिंदू को आप टू नहीं बोल सकते, इंसल्ट कर सकते हैं इंसल्टिंग वे में। वो आपको अब मारेंगे तो नहीं, जैसे आपने मुझे ब्लॉक कर दिया वो भी आपको ब्लॉक कर देंगे। The way you blocked me on YouTube, I've been trying to block you from my home YouTube. What in the world? पाकिस्तानी कोई काम सही तरह कोई किया है कभी, किसी का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व? टूनीस इंडियंस को बुलाते। If you really want India's good, और डंडा वंडा उनको कोई नहीं चाहिए, शराफत की बोली सुनेंगे ये लोग। तो India, if you realized what Radha Rani and her love was, everything would be second hand for you. You wouldn't go after money like pigs going after swines, greedy swines going after progress. But progress would be something different for you. You would not be getting attached to money if you knew what spirituality, the true thing about Krishna and Radha Rani and all this, that comes from your Bharat. So don't lose that. God knows who made you lose it. Most of you who have gone after worldly progress. India's education is far better than Pakistan's. India is better in corruption. lesser than Pakistan. So just block this person. That would just say good riddance to bad rubbish. What effect, yeah, okay, Mughals had some effect on, very bad effect on India for a long time, even the Britishers. But why can't you come back to this Hindutva? Come back to Hindutva. You can go for science, you can go for everything, but don't forget your roots. Two, two human beings. I mean, even Lionel Richie, we can we can save our world. You know the song, but I can't show you the video. You think this is nothing? Even science cannot produce a baby like a woman can, and has kept her baby for 9 months. Recognize the significance of this. Today, I think in my contemplations, I think we have lost the roots. You lose your roots. The moment you lose your roots and you go for things, the roots that are quite natural, quite powerful. You look at your roots, not that Islamic roots. But if you've got strong roots of love, what else do we need in life? Science and all this is secondary. First and foremost, what power a mother has, or a wife has, or a husband has, or a man has, and a woman has, what science could never give us. We're holding these artificial things. But because we've lost our own power, I also have to use it again and again. Would science, would progress make me happy? Or the innerness of a person? When I see I can see myself. If I see myself, what would be my greatest happiness right now for me? My thing coming true, my wish that I had less, I needed less, and I lived a life true to what I wish, aligned with my wishes, that I depend less on the worldly things, materialism, and more on myself, my inner strength that really doesn't need much from the outside to survive. So, and there is no, this kind of message is not subliminal. There are no two messages. Does it take you to Islam or make you hate Hindutva, someone's culture? It doesn't. It's just very natural coming from one side. So for you Hindus who were Radha Ranis, what has happened to you? And I'm speaking from the heart. So one time when I was doing O levels, or when I had, after my O levels, I looked out of the window, standing there, wishing that I was in India. You have lost Radharani. If I knew who if I had love in my heart, love, that Radharani who gave you that love, what else? We can sit on the floor, I tell you. You know, there was a time um in a fast car, I was not satisfied with a car going fast. And there was a time afterwards, I was satisfied in a rickshaw in Karachi that doesn't go very fast. And I was not restless to reach my destination. I was thanking God. I was so grateful. I was enjoying that moment inside. But this thing that I lost af- after gaining it, what happens? You go after money. If it gives you that whatever happened to me gives you that emotional insecurity, then nothing can satisfy you, nothing can make you happy. You keep coming back for more. So, Hindus, you have a very rich spirituality. Don't let people, even Muslims, hatred for your murtis and your religion and your dharma. And even if it is a religion, it is not a religion to kill, harm anyone. What does the Guru prayer say? You know what is a Guru prayer that you say? So all these Pakistani ex-Muslims coming up, that you be happy. That is the Guru prayer. And I'm telling you, you had Radharani, you had Sri Krishna, you had Ram, you had Sita. My grand aunt had Devi. This stone given to my an uncle saved my brother's life. Nothing saved him except the stone. Later on, I prayed to to God for the sake of Hazrat Abbas and Imam Raza and everything. My mother, but nothing can save us. Nothing could save us. No prayer. Devi had miraculous powers. And why, when the whole life is rich with miraculous powers, you can go into science and study that, but that should be secondary. What is everyone going after? Even the scientists don't know. More knowledge, more knowledge, more achievement, more knowledge. I'm not saying that you kill anyone. Or harm anyone. That, even if it is in your script, I would think twice now. Maybe the Britishers came, changed it. Maybe the Mughals came, changed it. Everyone should be happy. This, okay, the Guru prayer and liberation was not the Daya, but everyone should be happy and safe and protected. So, as Pakistanis, everyone should be happy, protected. They are trying through Haris Sultan and other Pakistani, Hindu, Indian ex-Muslims. Oh, sorry. Where's that prayer that says everyone should be happy and may you be protected? Haris Sultan will not help you. Neither would any Pakistani Muslim. And where are you Hindus going? Everyone should be happy. And don't go after the science journey and all this nonsense. Bongya marte. Why am I here? For love. And I knew it when I realized at a very young age. Living in Pakistan, molesters and dirty, vulgar people. I lost it, but my mother is full of love for us. And that's what makes a person a human being. Grow up into a beautiful human being. Only love can change you. No amount of discipline. You'll become like a military man. No amount of discipline is going to help you. The best way to discipline your children is to give them love and more love. And more love. Not through discipline. Look, my mother did not spare the rod with me. But what changed me in my life, not her hitting me, not her punishing me, not her rods, but someone's love changed me. A teacher, and when the pain came of love, that changed me. Everyone should be happy. You have such a beautiful, you've forgotten or something. I don't see the warmth in you that was there, that was stripped off you because, we Muslims thought that Hussein or Prophet Muhammad is not the son. You had a sage, who was that? Sage Agastya. What does he tell Rama? Sage Agastya. So your Hindu Vedas cannot be understood by some one reading it like a Gulzar Elia or Haris Sultan or these people. Paramahamsa Vishwananda, what does he say? He's in his satsang. He says a Harvard University graduate went to. You must listen to him because my English, I can never quote people. Where Harvard University man went to a guru in India, right? He was an Indian perhaps himself. So he went to his guru and he said, please teach me the Vedas. And the guru said, no, I cannot teach you the Vedas. My system says I unsubscribed from this rubbish man ages ago. Great. Thanks for your good work with saying the truth about this person. No, don't thank me. It is my duty. Please don't thank me for this. I just realized because, he recently blocked me. I wanted to just test him in my madness, of course, but I think the power of God wanted me to test this guy, Haris Sultan. Uh, Very good. Good for you. Please don't follow these rubbish people. Sorry, I have to put it that way. And okay, yeah, he's a rubbish man. But he won't hear it against himself. He just wants to call Hindus toonies and say rubbish things against them. That's the best thing we can do is unsubscribe to him and even block him. So he was telling me, oh yeah, some of the Indians telling you don't listen to Haris Sultan. But now how come he blocked me, right? Because he can't hear me out against himself. Yeah, you know why those Hindus tell you not to, like I've been to a Hindu um channel video, ladies, and she said that Haris Sultan, that's another matter. Like I was saying, no, an ex-Muslim can be an ex-Muslim and not a Sanatani. Doesn't have to be a Sanatani. But now I'm not sure whether I was right or wrong in that, but I know that but I told him this. Then he said, oh, you know why they don't want you to listen to me and what I say. So you should have the capacity to take it when someone tells you, कौन कौन बदबख्त तुम्हारा सुनेगा तुम्हारी बांगियां. Artificial nonsense. Very good, my sister. I'm glad you unsubscribed him. That's all we need to do, actually. But I needed to do a little more, push it with him to see whether he can take things against himself. But he can't. So why does he talk against others? And why does he insult the Hindus and their murtis? If he thinks I was rude on his comment section post, shouldn't he look within himself and see how rude he is at times with people? Dismissing reincarnation, like it's nothing, it's nonsense. I asked them, at Ghalib Kamaz, like a human being who would ask, so what do you think about? Like, isn't there reincarnation? Sorry, excuse me, I have this. I mean, the Hindus were killing people. God knows where they searched with science journey and made my mind even so disturbed that the Hindu Brahmins, or what nonsense they come from. I don't know what's hit me here. Thank you so much, my sister. These people are creating more conflict in our minds than is needed for us. So a wise man would not do something like this. They're totally unwise people. They're bachas, kids, who don't know what they're doing. They're just followers, following science, reading Richard Dawkins' one book. And, okay, thank God he got out of that. I heard that he was going to be a terrorist, a killer, jihadi, Islamic jihadi. So thank God he got out of it, and they've put him on another job, maybe, just keep him busy with this YouTube. He doesn't have anything else to do but be busy with that and earn money, that's all. Thank God that the Richard Dawkins book kept him busy and got him out of this jihadi mentality. or God knows what, but he was going to be a jihadi. Whatever got him out of it, thank God. And now they don't know about quantum physics. These people just dismiss things. These are kids, and they're conflict seekers. A wise person, at least my head is correct, but these are conflict seekers. I think India should become Hindutva. There's nothing wrong in that. At least one country we have that belongs to has these maintain their murtis and their ancient things. You know what? I think Shakti Goen, she says she's not this thing. Shakti Goen's book I read a long time ago. I found it in Karachi. Creative visualization. I think I've had enough of like I'm not good at studying science, and it was very boring and dry for me. I felt like something was missing in my life because maybe it's conditioning, I don't know. But how can we be only scientific and atheists? And okay, being atheist is one thing, but dismissing everything the other person is, you should be open to things. What kind of atheists are they? Inhuman. So there are so many things we can create. Shakti Goen says the power of visualization. We may be able to even search out how to heal ourselves since science has not found the healing for my cure, which is schizophrenia, or then we have to take medication. Paramahamsa Vishwananda says that when you go for the Vedas, you can't study it yourself. You need someone, a guru's help. And I think India, I don't know, they came up with science journey helping them. So let them help. It's good to find out. I mean, if you have the mind and the heart to go through all that, you can go through all of it. You can go through the videos of science journey, how the Hindus have lied, how the Brahmins have killed, God knows. But where is the evidence? For God's sakes, before that, find out in your hearts what are you. So someone who tells you find out who you are. First, I needed to get this religion out of the way, and I had a terrible habit of sharing. So I was all alone sharing on. I had social media. My case, I would think whatever I would think about God. Why should God exist? Now in Islam, they would take it as blasphemy, and I would have been, perhaps they would have come and killed me or shot at me if I was in Karachi living there still. So thank you for your help. But uh, no groups, and I am much appreciative, but I don't want to depend on someone like coming, and I can't be like, I'm very sick and tired of these groups. I don't mean it personal, but these groups these people make, like Haris Sultan, ex-Muslims are also making groups. Jittu Krishnamurti is right. You need to sometimes stand alone. And if you can stand alone, but at the same time be able to not dismiss other people's beliefs. Now, there is, how can I reject something which I have experienced in my life, which is like, what do you call it? It's when I called out to my mother from London, I called out. I did not call her from the phone. Okay, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But one time it worked. From London, my voice traveled to my mother. I was very, very sick. I had very high fever, and I didn't have a thermomass. What do you call it? I'm forgetting words and all this. So for that fever, to find out how much fever I have, I was too shy to even call the reception. My hostel, I was away from home, and to tell them I'm not well. Can you please bring my food upstairs? And no friend, no one there. I don't know how. I the next day perhaps I got up. Yeah. So one day like that, unable to have food or to just God knows. Well, there may be many people abroad alone. Another ex-friend of mine said that for 1 month or 1 week or 2 weeks, she had this terrible pain in her neck. She couldn't get up. So I was like, your neighbors? No one could help you? Oh, what did you eat? So there are these people like that. And, anyways, my voice traveled to my mother. And science is not willing. To, do a research. They're too lazy for that. Or they just don't want to see. They dismiss. You, so I don't know. I don't even trust these people, ex-Muslims. We don't. I actually don't trust. I don't trust life in itself. So how can I trust anyone on YouTube? These ex-Muslims coming up. I think Indians should come back to their gods, their roots. This is a different. This is a religion where everyone. This is spirituality. I don't know how the rishis sat for years contemplating. So science also has its negative part, pros and cons. I think love is the best in this world. All you need, you see, education may be needed because the world, you have to go with the world. So this will not hamper you from your education. But if you are satisfied, you are in India and you are satisfied in in Himalayas as a monk, as a sadhu, you are satisfied. Who is there to? You're not coming in anyone's way, are you? Who is there to criticize you? Why should they criticize you? You should have the freedom to practice what you want to practice and be what you want to be. As long as you're not encroaching upon someone else's rights, right? And who? Oh, and no, no one is going to pay your rent, and you don't need to. You don't need rent money. You're living in a mountain, or you're living on the street. So I'm not allowed to, I don't know if I'm allowed or not. Uh, Harvard University. Oh, yeah, Lionel Richie. So I stumbled yesterday, no, today early morning on something contemplating Lionel Richie. So people, the more you go into science, the more you would go into materialism, and then you might need a beautiful, uh, because material, you'll be very very attracted. It's very very strong. So you might need a beautiful woman someday. You might want to see outer beauty, and you've missed the inner beauty. What happens to you? You see, these people, they don't even realize what is the power between man and a woman. They can create a life. So, oh, love, love, oh, love. Here are the lyrics. I really think someone should watch this video of Lionel Richie. Seriously, show the world and all its people. And you should watch this video like the mother is giving birth to a child. No science can do that. And we come back to, like, people used to laugh that this Indian movie, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Okay, what is this Zina Taman as an actress in that movie doing? She's going so near. You know what this is? This is Shiva's, this is the man's thing. And they worship the man's thing. They wouldn't tell me Shiva. So I was like, okay. And there's another thing. They worship the woman's private thing. So, so, and this was the very ancient thing. And so, if they worship it, they shouldn't turn out to be rapists. So, let them worship it. Because, in our Urdu, Pakistan, like I'm an ex Pakistani, I'm very ashamed to be a Pakistani. Pakistan had taken rights away from us Khoja Sindhis. Kashmiri, Punjabis had come up and all this. Started to become very regional, racist people. Punjabis and all. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I started to feel uh, like I didn't belong in Pakistan. And I found out that my mother's relative, Chagla from the Chagla family, they didn't even recognize his music. He composed the Pakistani anthem. They didn't even recognize his music. And Pakistan, Sindh was taken, Mahajirs, God knows, on one hand. Then we had the Punjabis coming, Kashmiris, and all this. This has a powerful. So recently I realized this video is very powerful. That until we learn what is science and all that, what power a man and a woman has. So let them worship the linga. I'm just jumping. Let them worship the linga and the private part of the woman if that would keep us away from raping and, oh yeah, and that Urdu word, that abusive word. Oh my God. I don't know how to put it. M, M, MC, BC, and all this, right? So we won't do Kalis like that. Sister ki, MC. Even Lionel Richie, who has written this song and made the video. Songwriters Lionel B. Junior Richie. So thanks so much for this song, Lionel Richie and Lionel B. Junior Richie. No, no, it's for real. It's in only in your heart. That's true. Love comes from the heart. You can climb the highest mountains. So it's like what power human beings have, and where have uh, we've lost it. Where I need that power. I've been looking for a guru to show me where my power is because I feel my energy is just draining away, and I've given my power away to someone, and they've taken it's like someone has possessed me. So the atheists would be laughing, ex-Muslim Pakistanis come here, ye to pagal hai, she's mad. With like no regard. It's really chilling. Like they don't for you. My good work with saying the truth about this person. Actually, yeah, it's not my good work. It's like God help me. I had to. So don't. I had to find out myself. It was kind of terrible. If I don't know my system, sorry, I don't know your name. I don't know what the people are. Please, please now value that. So I have one good person here. I think I don't know. You know, sometimes in my if it's hurt me so much, this madness, and so I've had to be like a jungli and go out, like say things until I realize how fair a person is myself. Before I never used to do this. Good work, I really don't know. But I hope India India will rise. India is going to, I hope, realize humbly that you have so much. India needs to realize what is the sacrifices made. Uh, what is the longing of Radharani for Sri Krishna? India needs to realize. I had a friend in London. I met this beautiful Hindu girl. She was like my soulmate friend, soul sister, you know. Even the Pakistani friend I had was quite superficial. But this friend, Hindu friend, was like an angel, like a soulmate. Oh my God, I was like, you also can't see this? like go to a person you don't like, and your mother or father force you to go and meet them, and you feel sick afterwards, or even at that time you feel sick. And she was so nice. I told her about Hafiz and that he had done. So I told her about my religion part, and she said, I can do that. And the way she said it, she wouldn't put me down. There's certain people who would say that, oh, I saved myself. I came out of it. No, you also like, try, I came out. But she said it in such an innocent manner that I didn't feel, I was like, inside, I didn't tell her at that time, my Hindu friend in London. But I was like, I feel it that, uh, you know, people, she was very humble. And I didn't feel it that she was putting someone down or me down to say, I can do this, but so can you. Like she said it in such a way. So they're absolutely wonderful Hindu girl in London, my friend. So humble. So thank you so much. I just had to find out myself what Haris Sultan is about. So you see, I didn't listen to Hindus. I didn't listen to anyone here, but I had to go myself and test out for myself what Haris Sultan is all about. And I'm so happy that I don't have time to waste now, go there, that he blocked me. It's good riddance to bad rubbish. Thank God. So you should listen to people and not laugh at them or dismiss it so in a way so nonchalantly. Reincarnation exists or doesn't exist. It could be a lifelong search, but they're too lazy to search. They're just getting, giving us what. No, I'm not from Iran. I can just say that I'm an ex-Pakistani. Oh, my grandmother, maternal grandmother, was from Iran. So my mother was half Irani from her mother's side and Khoja Sindhi Pakistani from her father's side. Aham Brahmasmi. Oh, I just love that. Dr. Deepak Chopra used to have this 21-day meditation challenge. 21-day he made us. And the last part, the last day or something was Aham Brahmasmi. So what a reminder. What is? And recently, is this recently, yesterday or day before yesterday, I like to share a very. So I was saying Om Namo Narayanaya. Then I just stopped because it wasn't. And from my ear, since I have this some cold going on, in my ear too, like there's some cold and some sounds start to come. and it was Tat Sat. Someone saying Tat Sat, Tat Sat. So I checked what's Tat Sat. I mean, I've heard this Tat Sat. What is the meaning of Tat Sat Sat Tat Sat? Not even Om Tat Sat. Yeah, but it says Om Tat Sat here. Only Tat Sat is the so this whole thing is Om Tat Sat is the eternal sound. Pranava. Om Tat Sat. Now I have to find this out. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, Brahmasmi. Did I take time to answer? Read this comment of yours latest. Yes, ma'am. Deepak Chopra is a great motivational speaker. Yeah, great motivational speaker. Well said about him. He is, yeah, and he has a lot of knowledge also. Om Tat Sat is represents the unmanifest, and absolute reality. Oh my God. The word reality here means total. What's total existence, you people? Oh my goodness. So this is worth doing some like reading on. Om Tat Sat. But someone was just saying Tat Sat. Tat Sat in my ear. Tat Sat. The word reality here means total existence. God, reality, existence, Parabrahman, Parabrahman, and the Absolute are all synonymous terms pointing. Can't can't even remember my elementary synonymous. My goodness, pointing to one supreme being, all pointing to one. And who is this supreme being? In the 17th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, this might sound quite old to you people if you're Hindu here, Sanatans. Om Tat Sat. He said that Om Tat Sat is actually threefold name of the Supreme Soul, with which at the start of the universe, the Brahman, Vedas, and Yajna were made. So, what is this that from Om Namo Narayana, I was, my ear into like, no, Durgama. I remember Durgama, and then my ears, like someone is saying in my ear, this must not be surprising for you Hindus. You must be getting all these miracles every day. Sadhus, you know. So for me, it's like I become a child again. Oh my God, what is this? Person who do not desire fruitive rewards, but seek to be free from material entanglements. Sorry, I can't breathe properly. Also, there's some congestion, so I can't pronounce the words. It's harder even uh, because of even more because of this. The word Sat means eternal existence and goodness. O Arjun, it is also used to describe an auspicious action. Yeah, maybe auspicious. Maybe Durga Ma is going to bless me with some good action that I have wished all my life.
So, so I, sorry, I just, it's means good actually being established in the performance of like, sorry, I have to take a break. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you and your family.